When my sister called that evening, her voice carried both exhaustion and trust. "Please come over," Kelly said. "Work is sending me on a week-long assignment, and I need someone I trust to take care of the kids." She didn't even have to ask twice. Kelly was my only sister, my blood. I loved those kids like they were mine. So I packed my bag, locked my little apartment, and went straight to her house the next morning. Everything seemed normal. Warm smiles, the sound of cartoons echoing from the living room, the smell of her favorite vanilla candle drifting through the house. Kelly's husband, Sam, helped carry my bag inside. He smiled politely, but something about that smile felt wrong. Too warm. Too familiar. Still, I brushed it off. I was here for my sister, not for suspicion. The week went by fine at first. I cooked, cleaned, helped the kids with homework, and tucked them into bed every night. But by the third day, Sam's attitude began to shift. He lingered around more than usual, always trying to start unnecessary conversations, his eyes resting on me longer than they should. Then, one night, after dinner, he cornered me in the kitchen. "You know," he said, voice low, "I never realized how beautiful you are until now." I froze, holding a wet plate in my hand. "Sam, don't start." He chuckled, stepping closer. "Relax, I'm just saying the truth. You don't have to pretend you don't notice the chemistry between us." I turned sharply. "Chemistry? You're my sister's husband. You should be ashamed of yourself." He smirked, unfazed. "No one has to know." That was the moment I knew I needed to protect myself. I quietly turned on my phone's recorder and placed it on the counter the next time he tried something. And he did. Again and again, whispering things no married man should ever say, touching my hand, trying to lean closer. Every word, every gesture was caught on record. When Kelly returned that Friday evening, I was both relieved and nervous. I wanted to tell her everything before Sam had the chance to twist the story. After dinner, when the kids were asleep, I asked her to sit down. "Kelly," I began softly, "I need to tell you something important." "It's about Sam," she frowned. "What about him?" I took a deep breath. "While you were away, he made advances toward me. He's been saying things, trying things." Before I could finish, her expression hardened. "Stop! Just stop, Tara." I blinked. "Kelly, I'm not lying." She stood abruptly. "Do you hear yourself? You're accusing my husband of something so disgusting. Why would you do that?" "Because it's the truth," I cried. "I would never lie about something like this." She shook her head. "No, Sam already told me you've been acting strange. He said you've been wearing tight clothes around the house, trying to get his attention, and now you're trying to cover it up with this story?" My heart dropped. "He said what?" Just then, Sam walked in, acting all calm and confused. "What's going on here?" he asked, pretending innocence. Kelly turned to him, her voice trembling. "She said you tried to—" He cut her off with a gasp of fake disbelief. "What? Me? Kelly, you know I'd never do something like that. She's the one who's been coming on to me." That was it. I couldn't let the lie live another second. Without saying a word, I walked into my room, grabbed my phone, and came back. "Let's hear what really happened," I said. I pressed play. The room went dead silent. His voice filled the air, every word he'd said, every flirtation, every disgusting suggestion. Kelly's hands trembled as the truth poured out through the tiny speaker. When it ended, she looked at me with tears in her eyes, then turned to him. "Sam, how could you?" He had no defense left. He stood there, exposed. Kelly fell to her knees, crying. "Tara, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I should have believed you." I stared at her for a long moment, my heart heavy. "You're my sister, Kelly. I would have taken a bullet for you. But you believed him over me." That cut deeper than anything he said, she sobbed, reaching for me, but I stepped back. "I can't stay here." Not after this, I went to my room, packed my bag quietly, and walked out. The night air was cold, but it felt cleaner than the silence inside that house. And sometimes, even when the truth wins, it still breaks your heart.